Alright guys, I have actually placed the container at a jar next to the other jar with the peace lily. So I've just removed some of my plants that's in there. So there's my two beautiful planted new plants, a new addition to my collection. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in the base, as I already planted. I just planted, so I won't put too much because I don't want the water to be stagnant in there. But I will just yeah, so there's plenty of room for the plants to grow. The actual soil is quite moist, so I'll just put this a little bit. Especially when they're new. So otherwise, that's where it is. So there's my two beautiful new plants. It's a little bit damaged in here from the postage, but look at these gorgeous flowers. Absolutely beautiful heart-shaped burgundy cover. So I've got 3 on this one. This one at the back. There we go. Alright, so, and then of course my peace lily. Alright, let's pot the other babies from this Anthurium Burgundy Flowers. Because I also want that one to grow, so in time I can share it with other people. So let's do that. So there's my babies that I have collected. I've got 4, and then 1 which the bottom roots. So I'm hoping that it will still live. I'm not going to throw it out because you never know, it might still live for me. So let's find some pots that I can put these lovely babies on. Okay, I found the perfect pots for the same size pots for my baby Anthurium, and I also got some foam which I will put down the bottom so that the holes does not get blocked by the soil, even though my mix is quite good in drainage. But just in case, I also got this, and I'm gonna cut this up in a little bit so it can be on the bottom. Okay, I've done the division of this foam into tiny little blocks. There we go. It's quite light, so it will not have the pot heavy, so that's a good thing. So that's what I do. I actually recycled this one from the lady who sent me this plant, so I keep the, you know, the actual foam. So let's mix some more soil. This is already pre-mixed, but I just want to make sure that's right for my Anthurium. So that, place that over there, and one over here, and one over there. So I've got 5, because I actually got 5. One tiny one, which is right there. And then let's make some more. I have already pre-made this earlier, but I'm going to get some more just to make sure that I've got the right mix. Okay, so let's just pop some soil. There we go. Put that over here. Let's fill it up about halfway. And then this one. There we go. So I've got 4 done. And 1 more. Now, I'm not going to stack them up, I'm just going to shake it so it balances in there. Now let's place our first plant. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Now I was actually thinking maybe I should get a bigger pot for this one, because there's quite a fair bit of roots. But if it's just a tiny one, I might just do one by itself. So maybe we'll just do that. Leave that one's completely different. Okay, so let's make sure it's standing up like so. Let's just cover it with soil around its side. Make sure the roots is under. There we go. Now I'm not going to bother putting perlite on this one because I've actually run out of my perlite. Well, I do have another bag, but I don't really want to open it. This is fine by itself. I'll just make sure that I don't overwater it. There we go. That's one done. Just put the soil about a centimetre under the rim. So this one, like I said, I have one flower in here, so I will let it grow. I think there's a root sticking up there. Oh no, it's not roots, it's just a piece of thing. So that's one done. Let's just pop it on the floor for now. I'm actually feeling a little bit sore today. I had my second vaccine for my COVID-19 Pfizer, and I actually feel a lot more tired than I had with the first one. So I had a couple of hours sleep to rest, but I do feel like a little bit fluey, and I know I don't have the flu, but I can feel it in my body. So the second one is slightly stronger, I think, but I'm still okay. I'm just funny thing, I had my vaccine on my right arm, and I'm using my right arm more, so I can definitely feel the pain, which is, you know, normal to get vaccinated. Any needles. Okay, so there is my second pot done. My baby Anthurium Burgundy Flower. This one doesn't have a flower, but it just has her young leaves. So let's go for the next one. Let's just make sure we place nice evenly in the middle. Put some soil. And then on the other side, just bend it over. Make sure you don't break the roots. Cover the roots. And you can see my little shells that I've mixed, the perlites in the soil. Okay, so just tap it a little bit, not too hard. You don't want to compact your soil in there. But it does have perlite, barks, bit of rocks, and also charcoal in there, so even if you do accidentally press it a bit hard, the water will still drain well. So I made sure that my soil mix is draining nicely, and it also got a bit of peat moss, so it keeps the moisture in the soil as well, but not so much of it. So now we're on the fourth one. So in time, I can, when this one's a little bit bigger, I'll be able to resell and share to other people who would like these lovely plants. I've got 3 types of Anthurium now. I've got the pink, the red, and now this one is yeah. The pink one I actually bought from somebody. The red one is given to me by a friend, and this one obviously I bought. So I'm going to get white one soon. My mum did say she was going to send me some white one. Okay, so there's my fourth one. Lovely, nice and done. Needs a bit of cleaning, which I will do. Now let's do the tiny baby one right here. Okay, let's just get rid of that. And put some soil over here. I will separate them from the big one because this one needs a bit more space, because the base is got so much roots. I want to make sure it's actually spread nicely. So this is my baby one. Nice and done. There we go, number 5. Now they're tiny for now, but they will grow to a bigger. I don't know how long it'll be, but at least it's there. Okay, I got a decent sized pot for my leftover roots. I'm actually hoping it will live because it's still got, you know, the big body there, and it's quite green, so I'm going to stick it up a little bit. And let's put some foam in my pot. There we go. That's okay, darling. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Alright, so I know you like that. So now I've got some soil. Now I'm going to stick this one at the top. I'm just going to make sure I put some soil in there, like so, and then pop it in. Scattered the roots, but I'm not going to cover the whole entire roots. Well, leave the nodes, leave a little bit out to keep it, to be able to see the sun. For the soil is very wet. That's okay. I'm sure it will be fine. Okay, so there's the roots just covered, but I will just leave that tiny little spot there for it to catch the sun, for it to get nutrient from the sun. They're called photosynthesis, and that's my number 6 pot. Beautiful. Okay, I have just placed them at the front veranda, which they do get plenty of shade, but they will have a little bit of light in the morning, and this will help them get some sun to photosynthesize themselves, get some nutrients. The soil is quite wet, so I'm not going to water it. So yeah, so this is my 6th planter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's I will be able to share with others. So I'm hoping that the blue container will still live. So now I'm going to do the Swisscheese, because one of my customer, or one of a lady that pick up a flower from a plant, she likes it, so I thought I'm gonna have it for her. So one sec. This is my baby Swisscheese. I am gonna see if I can divide this so that lady, she can have as well. Let's have a look. I'm not sure. This one is just planted in a premium mix. There isn't much in there. I think it's just straight premium mix. So I just push the end. There we go. I'm going to leave mine in the same pot, and if I can get more than one, I'll be able to share with her. So let's just have a look. Oh yeah, there's 3 in there. That's perfect. I can keep 2 and I'll give her 1. There we go, lovely. Except that one is not going too good, so really it's only just 2, but that's okay because that one's got roots. So I'm going to keep the 2 and I'll share with her 1. So there you go, guys, that's my Swisscheese. I had to drive to Sydney to get these, so we'll see how it goes, hey? I don't know how much I should sell to her because I bought it for 35 bucks, so we'll see. Okay, so I've mixed a little bit more potting mixed. I've added stuff into her potting because it looks like she just had the potting mix, nothing else. Just want a little bit more drainage. So this is going to be the one I'm going to give her. Okay, there's one. Look at her a bit bigger. I'll keep the too small one for myself. I'm going to leave the roots intact. I'm not going to hurt it, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. There. Just cover it around. One side. There you go, it's all done. Well, I'll take a picture of that and send it to her. There we go. How is that? She can actually cut it into 3 to grow more and pop it in the soil, in water, or she can let it grow like that, or I could do the same thing myself. So I might do that because the other one's not very good, so I might just trim that and give her two leaves for $10 or $15. Alright, I'm just going to trim one there. Make sure that was not. That's it. And I got one for her. Alright, so let's plant my one. This one I'm going to put in the water to roots. Like so. So I'll wait for that one. This one needs rescuing as well. Oops. But it has got the roots, so it should be okay. So that will be mine. And this is my other one. I might do the trim as well myself and have more Swiss cheese plant. I like to have a little bit more growing, so I'm going to trim one in here, there, and then one more. So I'll have 3 extra to be rooting. Now I love the Swiss cheese leaves. Look at that shimmer. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm gonna have a few. So I've got 3 growing. There we go. She can actually have 2. She can trim 1. And this is going to be one I'm going to replant. Yeah, it's still got 4 leaves in it. I could possibly grab this last one here, so I make it into 2 growing, so it'll give me 2 roots, and I'm skimping it, but it'll be alright because it's already got long roots. So there we go. So I've just propagated my Swiss cheese, so I'll have 3 growing in one pot, including this. Okay, so let's put some soil on my one to keep. And this one's a little bit bigger. I'm going to build a climber, and I have some idea in my head that I'd like to try. Hopefully I'll be able to do it as I said I would do. So let's put this one right in the middle, and this one as well right here. And then the other one on the other side. Okay, so let's just put a little bit of soil because it's not staying for me. And that once I put the soil, it will stay up. There we go. I actually managed to have more than one by trimming, by propagating the plants. And it's the only way you can make your money back is by trimming or propagating it, because otherwise it costs too much. And already it has costed me a lot of money buying plants, but I do enjoy it, and I'd rather spend the money on the plant than somewhere else useless. And I know that I haven't lost my capital because it's still here. And there we go. There's my very own Swisscheese. I also got 3 that I'm going to root because there's no roots on that one yet. So I'm going to place that one in a rooting system. Now I'm going to tell hers to trim hers and put one in the water so she can have 2 growing, but she can do that herself. So okay guys, thanks for watching. I think that will do for me today because I'm just feeling a little bit extra tired from my injection. So I have done a few repotting already, and this has gone to 20 minutes, so that will do for today. Until the next upload, so give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to see more of my repotting, my other DIY ideas, and also my fish and whatever that I upload just to share with you guys. I hope you enjoy watching it. Thanks a lot. See ya. Bye.